Hey Ben, welcome back. Today we're going to look at rhythm chart number 9, which is about dotted quarter notes. So before we begin today, I want you to know that we're going to be looking at some rhythms that are actually two different ways to write the same thing. So sometimes a publisher will write it one way to make it more clear, and then another way in performance practice. And so just be aware that this rhythm here and this rhythm here down in the second row are going to be the same thing. So let's begin with measure. These measures aren't numbered, but this first measure here, we are in 4/4 time. This one is easy peasy. We know how to do this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when we get to the second measure, we have now a quarter note tied over to an eighth note. So your foot is going to go down, up for the quarter note, and then down for the first eighth note here. And so all of this now is tied together, so it's one thing. So it's down, up, down, and then you will say tay. So when we count it out loud, it looks like this. You have pulses representing your foot going down, up, down. 1, tay. So the tay is here on the upbeat of count 2, and that makes this count 3 and count 4. So let me do that with the do that whole measure for you. Tap, tap, count and clap. 1, tay, 3, 4 is the way that this measure will look. If you skip down to the second line here, now we have a dotted quarter note. So we have learned that every time we have a dot, the dot adds half of what the value of the note is. So half of a quarter note is an eighth note, half of a beat. So this is the same as tying an eighth note to a quarter note. It means exactly the same thing. So this rhythm is counted the same way. 1, tay, 3, 4. If we go on to the last measure on the top line, we again have the exact same rhythm. 1, tay, 3, 4, and same thing here. 1, tay, 3, 4. So let's put this entire line together. Here's our tap. And down, up, count and clap. 1, 2, tay, 3, 4. 1, tay, 3, 4. 1, 2, tay, 3, 4. 1, tay, 3, 4. Now let's do line B. It's exactly the same as line 1A. Here we go. Down, up, count and clap. 1, 2, tay, 3, 4. 1, tay, 3, 4. 1, 2, tay, 3, 4. 1, tay, 3, 4. Let's go a little bit further down the page here, and we'll go to line number 2A. First measure is easy, 1, 2, 3, 4, tay here. And second measure, we have count 1, count 2, and now we have our quarter note tied to an eighth note. So there's our 3 pulses. This is count 3, 3, tay. Same thing happens in the last measure here. 1, 2, 3, tay. The rhythm on 2B is exactly the same. So now it's written with a dotted quarter note. 1, 2, 3, tay. Same here. 1, 2, 3, tay. Okay, so let's put this together with line 2A. Sit tall, down, up, count and clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, tay. 1, 2, 3, tay. 1, 2, 3, 4, tay. 1, 2, 3, tay. 2B is exactly the same. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, forte. 1, 2, 3, te. 1, 2, 3, forte. 1, 2, 3, te. 3A. Measure 1 is easy. We have 1, 2, te, 3, 4, te. And now we have our quarter note tied to an eighth. So 3 pulses. 1, te, here on the upbeat of 2. And then 3, te. So this one sounds like this. 1, te, 3, te. And this measure will be exactly the same. 3B, we have exactly the same rhythm, but written in the dotted quarter note fashion, followed by the eighth note. So 1, te, 3, te. So here we go. Here's 3B, sit tall, 3A. Down, up, count and clap. 1, 2, te, 3, 4, te. 1, te, 3, te. 1, 2, te, 3, 4, te. 1, te, 3, te. 3B is exactly the same. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, te, 3, 4, te. 1, te, 3, te. 1, 2, te, 3, 4, te. 1, te, 3, te. So the most important thing to remember about this page is that anytime you see the quarter note tied to the eighth, which means the dotted quarter note with an eighth note following, you're going to give it 3 pulses. So if you will remember that, down, up, down, 3 pulses of the voice, 1, then you will always get these correct. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next video.